Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Darren. Hope you're all safe and well and having a good stitchy week. So today I thought we'd do some work on London. I'm going to work on this tower here and see what we get to. So, this is where we're going to be starting from. Excuse me a second, I've got to take a picture. Okay, picture taken. So I'm going to start on this one. So we'll zoom in and yep, just in the right spot. So you may have to bear with me with this one as well, because all the floss for these are on these kind of cards with the symbol. You don't get the DMC numbers with these kits, so you have to just search for the symbol. The cat right there. That's from earlier on. That's from Tiger. Can't get it. Come here. There we go. Right. So one. Also, with the lengths of floss on these, they're really, really long, so you've got to cut them in half as well. So they don't fray too much. I'm trying to thread the spare piece back in again. There we go. Right. Let's get set up. Apologies if it's wobbling, that's the stand, not the camera. Put the needle minder out of the way, otherwise I'm going to end up getting stuck to it. Right. So this is on 18 count black Ada, and it's 1/1 full cross. As per the instructions. It gives you instructions on how to stitch this, but not on how to back stitch this. Hence the reason I haven't done any of the back stitching on here yet. In 2 seconds, let me just lower this down a bit. It's a little bit too high. That's better. So this is a paper chart. So you have to bear with me as well, because I've been marking stuff off as I'm going along and writing down how many stitches we've done. So last week of work this week, can't wait. It's going to be a warm week. I'm going to be in the 30s all week, so it's going to be fun. And I think the last day of work was predicted to be about 34 degrees, which is just what you want when you've got to clean up in the shed. So at the end of every year, we go around and we clean everything in the shed. So sweep up all the floors, clean out all your saws, and make sure everything's pristine. So we have that to do. And then we have to get everything set up for our little get together, which normally consists of either pizza or Subway. I don't know what we'll be getting this year. I don't know why this tower looks like it's leaning. I have no idea. It must just be how I've got the fabric pulled, but it always looks like it's leaning, and it's not. I even double checked with the following up the holes in the fabric just to make sure I got it right. It always looks like it's leaning for some reason. Maybe once I've got more of this done it won't, but we'll see. I'm using a bull tip needle on this. Just makes it a bit easier to find holes. Although every now and then I do put it in the wrong spot, but hey, there we go. If I have to do any kind of counting across, that's the harder part. I haven't got my you call it a light board or whatever you call it. I can't remember what you call them now. I haven't got one of them to hand at the moment. It's in the wrong spot. There. So I don't think we'll be interrupted by Shane, but you never know. He may be phoning me up. He's gone to take the youngest niece down to his mum and dad's. Him and his sister were meant to be going Christmas shopping, but but she actually went on Thursday instead. She went with her boss from work. So, which means I now have to go Christmas shopping, which I didn't want to do. I thought if somebody else is going, they can do it all for me. But no, I'm going to have to go now. I don't even know what I'm getting everyone. The youngest niece, I know we're giving money because she's at that age now. She doesn't want toys, but she wants clothes and smellies and makeup and what have you. So she's at that age. So she's just getting money. I've no idea what to get. Shane's mum and dad, or his sister and her husband. So that's going to be interesting. Now, have I missed some stitches there? Give me 2 seconds. Where's that piece of paper? Oops. Oh no, it is a gap. Is it a gap? Nope, I need to do some stitches in. Same thing with this one. Because you're on, it goes over 2 pages, you've got to try and work out where you are. That's there and there. No, they are gaps. Let's look at that. So yes, I hate it when you've got to buy for other people who don't know what they want themselves. It always makes it a lot harder. So let's start with some work stuff. Work's been started off quiet. Didn't have any deliveries at all, I think, until Wednesday, maybe Thursday. And then we got a couple of deliveries in. So it's picked up a little bit. Be careful with this pattern and all, because 2 of the symbols look identical. So one's got a circle in it and one hasn't. So yeah, so work's been pretty steady. So I'll finish one of my orders. That's all done, and now back onto another order. we're just getting some extra stock of this one, what I'm doing at the moment, which is the fence palings. So we're just getting some stock done, ready for when they order, so we can just ship it straight out. The boss has been in and out. Well, the boss has been bored because some of the orders we're doing, that it's like mine, it's like just stock, so there's not been much to go out. So he's been bored out of his tree because he's got nothing to take. And obviously they're keeping Shane busy, so he's done the odd 1 or 2 deliveries, but he's mainly been working on one of the saws while he's been waiting for enough for him to go out in the truck. But yeah, it's been pretty steady, really. This is probably my neatest back. Let me get this under these. There we go. Scissors. Sorry, I'm just stretching over to get something so I can write down how many stitches I've done. This Q-snap doesn't like to stay straight either. Let me just get these knocked off. So I'm working from the master copy because you can't get it all in on just photocopying it for each page, and I keep getting lost, so I'm decided I'm working from the master copy. I can't pass it on to anyone because I don't know what the colours are. Just trying to remember which parts I've done now. Where was that part? It's not easy working on this paper pattern when I started on one that I'd already photocopied and start colouring in. And then decided I was just going to stitch from the main one. Did I do them too? What are these dark browns? Oh, I'm in the wrong section. That's why. That's it. Yes. That's on the wrong chart. Oops, sorry, you'll hear a lot of clicking. That's my pens. Right, next colour. And I put my needle there. So yes, it's been pretty boring at work, really. For entertainment wise, nothing much really gone off. Where are you? I think I've got like 2 questions, I think. So it's not even going to be many questions. Oh, as I mentioned, the birds were bringing the babies to work. So we've got the magpies, and we've got 2 of their babies. The cowong's got 1 baby. Now we feed, there's 2 different types of butcher birds at work. There's ones which are black and white and ones which are grey. So the black and white ones are on one side and the greys are on the other. So we got out the car yesterday and the black and white ones were waiting and they've brought their baby. So I was like, oh, okay then. So we've got that baby. And then the greys, was it before we started work or at break time? I can't remember. One of them. And then they brought one of their babies. So normally they don't bring their babies till after Christmas. So they brought their babies. So yeah, so I've got babies galore. So obviously the adults are in and out all day, every day, getting food for the babies. So it's fun. So we'll see how long it is till the babies start coming on their own. Anything with the butcher birds, obviously, because there's 2 different types. Sometimes they end up fighting. Normally, it's the greys attacking the black and whites because the greys were there first. And they've been there for years. The black and whites have only been there a short time. So we'll see how they go. As long as they don't start fighting the babies, we're alright. So we've had no storms since last time, but we do now have a tropical cyclone. They've called him Jasper. Forming at the northern end of Queensland. It's at a category 4 at the moment. Category 5's the highest. So yeah, it's at a category 4 at the moment. That one's due to make landfall by the end of the week. I think it's Friday. Now, so far, the trajectory of it puts it at the top of Queensland, so nowhere near where we are. But with the cyclones, unfortunately, you can't tell which way they're going to go. So they won't know until nearer Friday where he's going to land. So he's either going to land up north, or he's going to land in the middle, or down where we are. And also, depending on what strength he's going to be at. Because it's a 4 at the moment, they reckon he's going to get to 5. But normally, as they're coming towards land, they downgrade a bit. But then normally when they hit land, they upgrade again. So it'll be fun to see what that one's going to end up at. So category 4, I think he said it's got like something like 270 km/h winds, whatever there is in miles. So it's a lot. So yes, they've already put part of the north up on cyclone warning and tell them to be prepared, get ready to leave or get their emergency kits prepared. So they'll be on tender hooks now, waiting to see what's going to happen. There were where are we going from here? There to there. I think. Yes. Yes, I'm still in shot. We've also now, Shane started feeding the birds here. So we have the lorikeets turning up. Well, the lorikeets were anyway attacking that bush. But he's now feeding the lorikeets. And then we have a family of magpies. So there's 2 adults and 3 juveniles. So they turn up every now and then. And then there's a butcher bird turn up. Not butcher bird, kookaburra turns up. So stop feeding the birds, Shane. We said we weren't going to do that at this house. Yeah. How far down can you see? That's what I do. Oh, near enough where I am. Typical. Okay, we'll jump back across this side then. Where am I? Just on that one, 3. I'm not used to picking up paper patterns now. Pattern keeper spoiled me. Especially when you've got a big chart like this one. That's that one. And then here. Thing with these charts as well, it tells you on it, don't jump around too much because you may run out of floss. But they're not going to give you the number so you can get extra. So I don't know what would happen if you run out. Maybe I'll just go there. There. Oops, get him. Yep. Can I get one more stitch? I'll soon find out. Yes, just. You don't know what to do first, whether to mark them off or take your back off. I'm going to mark these off first before I forget. 1, 2, 3. 2, 5. Yeah. There, 15. Yeah. Sorry, there's going to be a lot of silence in this one while I work out where I'm going and what I'm doing. Normally I have my pattern pinned to the fabric so I can see where I'm going and mark it off as I'm going along. Right, next colour. What we got where? Plus. What need again? Oh yeah, I finished my stitch. I'm trying to find my needle, it's not there. Try that again, shall we? Apologies, I'm still that stupid pinging. Right, so bring here. That's the room. And I want to go somewhere around here. Maybe I picked the wrong project to do a stitch with me on. like to get some real good progress on this one next year. So we'll see how we go. Whether it happens or not is a different thing. I think it's bigger than I think it is. Why does that not look right? Where am I? Lost myself. There, one spare, yes. There, yes. Oh, because I'm mismarking off a stitch, that's why. There we go. That would be white. There. And then the bottom of the window. One, two, do, 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 do. Yes? No? No. Oh, this is fun. Do. There. Three. So I've done that one. Three. So yes, that one. Yes. I was right. I did need to do that one. So this is going to be the quietest stitch with me. All you'll hear is me mumbling to myself, I think. I'll find the questions out in a minute. I think once I've finished doing my stitch with me, I'm going to go through and mark off what I've done on my photocopied piece onto my original one, so then I can find out where I'm going. And that's going to make it a bit easier. Sorry guys. There. I cross it for one, right. So I was speaking with my twin brother the other day. He phoned me up to see what we was doing regarding Christmas. Now, we have a strange thing. He sends me money for me to send him money for Christmas. And it's like, so I said to him, I said, look, I said, there's no point sending money for me just to send it straight back to you. I said, so just go and buy yourself something from me. I said, no, I'll do the same. I was like, all right then. And we were talking about what to get my mum. Now, since she's had the stroke, she feels the cold a lot more. So, my brother has decided that I'm buying her a, what do you call them, an hoodie or hoodie or whatever you call them, the really big jumpers with the hood on them. So apparently I'm buying her one of them. I was like, okay then. And then he's gonna buy something else from me, but he doesn't know what yet. And I was like, okay. So yeah, so apparently I'm buying her an hoodie. I said to him, they're expensive though, aren't they? Oh, he says, well, they're only about £20 or so over there. Oh, a lot cheaper than over here then. So yeah, so she's going to be getting an hoodie. I says, well, will she be able to get it off if she gets too hot? He went, yeah, he says they're quite baggy. And I was like, okay, then as long as she can get it off, that's the main thing. Otherwise she'd be sat there flapping her arms around trying to get it out. That's there. Right. Let's mark these off before I forget what I've done. 1, 2, 3. Did I do them? No, I did not. Yes, I did do that. Now I've lost myself again. This one's going to be easy all the way down. So I'm going to run out of thread. Probably off camera now. But I mind. 30. And you had done that. You hate it when you just unthread it when you're partway through a stitch. No, don't you dare. Get back here. Thank you. That's that. What too many things to mark off. Oh dear. How many stitches did I do down there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, right. Give me 2 seconds. I'll be back. Okay, right. I'm back. I decided I was going to highlight all the stuff on the page that I've already done, so I'll stop getting confused. So it's going to make it a little bit easier for me. So now I only have the one page to worry about. And obviously I timed it just right because Shane decided to phone me. We have a thing over here called flybys. So basically it's like a store card. So every time you go shopping at like certain stores you get points. And you can redeem it for money. So his mum's had this flyby card since I set it up back in 2010. And she could never do it. And she wanted to see how much she had left on it and then to use them. So we just had to set it all up. Well, Shane has set it all up, and because it's in mine I had to wait for passcode and stuff like that so they can set it up on her phone. And so yeah, so that's all sorted now. So right, let's get this thread started, and then we will do the questions. There. So I think I've only got 2 questions, maybe 3. So there, and then we're going pull that through. Here, and then I know where I am. There. Right, questions. I think it's only 3. Yes. Ooh, I'm going to add some 2 photos in at the end. Well, I remember. That's because I've just seen it on my photos. Assuming I can find the second one. We have a house near us, and they made some minions. I don't know what they're made out of, but they made minions. Anyway, they dress them up for, depending on the time of year. So I've only got 2 of the photos so far. So one is from Halloween. Well, they've dressed them all up for Halloween, and then they've just done the Christmas one. So I'll insert those at the end so you can see what they look like. They're so cute and so funny. But yeah, everything, you go past them all the time. They're always changing them. So like for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day, and all, they change them all the time. Right, questions. So first one is from Jane, who wants to know, am I doing any challenges with my peeps? So I'm assuming she means you guys. So I haven't got any challenges as yet, except for the one for Lara. I was meant to be doing one next year on Mini Deer Creek. I think that one was Sophia, but if it is at the moment, she can't do those because she's waiting for surgery or something. So I don't think she'll be stitching just yet. That's the only one. I was having a New Year New Start. I think that's all it was. With Natalie, who I did the dolphin challenge with. But yes, no, I haven't got any plans for any challenges as of yet. Am I going to be doing an end of year whip parade or beginning of the year whip parade? So it will be done at the end of the year, and it will be uploaded either New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. So it'll be an end of year whip parade for that one. And then I've got one more, which is from Sharon Marie. So, do you and Shane buy each other presents at Christmas? So, yes. Well, yes, we do buy each other stuff, but sometimes I have to buy my own stuff. What have you bought him? I haven't bought him anything yet. He's after some aftershave, so I need to work out which one that one is. I'll probably get him that. Or, as I say, normally he gets Technique Lego because he likes his Technique Lego, so it just depends. He keeps changing his mind what he wants, so you think of getting something for him and then he changes his mind and you don't want that, he wants something else, so yeah. You have to wait till right near the end before you buy him stuff. How are all the fish? So all the bobs are doing well. We've lost another neon tetra, but all the rest are doing fine. I'd say when we first got the neons, there was 2 that didn't look overly healthy, so it's those 2 that passed. But yeah, so other than that, all the other bobs are doing fine. It must be hard to get into the festive mood when it's hot and sunny, not like the good old days where it's nice and cold. Yes, definitely. Yeah, it doesn't feel like Christmas, put it that way. We being sunny, because obviously from the UK, you're not used to it being hot and sunny. On Christmas Day, it's usually cold and either wet or snowy. So yeah, it's definitely different. It does take a bit getting used to. So I generally so I've already been doing it at work, listening to Christmas music while I'm working. Get in the Christmas spirit. Once the tree goes up, then it starts feeling more like Christmas. So as I say, hopefully that's going up this week. I'm hoping. Should be. So that'll probably go up. I have a later on today or tomorrow. Wait till Shane gets home and see what he wants to do. Because I don't know if he wants to decorate the tree as well. So I don't want to put it all up and decorate it and then him say he wanted to do it. But yeah, I like to have the Christmas music on. As I say, I keep trying to find Christmas music over here on my music thingy. And sometimes it just brings up songs I've never even heard of. And some of them are like Aussie ones, and they're pretty naff. So let's see. So I've got a playlist going at the moment. It's got about 30 songs on it, so it does me for one session of work. We have it's called Foxtel over here. I've probably mentioned it before. The equivalent of Sky in the UK, and we've just been given access to all the channels for Christmas. So that means Shane will be going through and searching for Christmas movies. He likes his Christmas movies. I think it's The Holiday with Kate Winslet in it, and I can't remember her name. You'd think I would do with the amount of times I've seen it. Shane's favourite movie. He's watched it about 6,000 times. So no doubt he'll be finding that at some point and putting that on. So much easier when you're only working from one copy of the pattern instead of 2. The only thing with these charts as well, I'll show you, if anyone is thinking of doing any kind of Series Governor ones, if it zooms in, like here, this is what I mean, like I've got 2 symbols here which are near enough exactly the same, except one's got a circle in the middle, one's just a full cross. and then they do the back stitching and put it straight over it. So he's like, right, is that the one with the circle in it, or is that the one with just a cross in it? Who knows? You just pick one and go for it. You'd think they'd have done a separate, like a lot of them do now, where they give you like one page with the pattern on and the other page with the back stitching. So if you remember, I mentioned, I think it was last week, that Shane was stopping at his sister's on Christmas Day. Yep, now he might be stopping there Christmas Eve as well. So his sister's already bought him his Christmas present, which is a smoker. So he's now been looking at all these recipes online for doing in the smokers and asking me questions, and it's like, I've never used a smoker, Shane, I wouldn't know how it works. So yeah, so now he's onto the smoker stuff. And then you say, oh, this one sounds nice. And anyway, some of the ones that they want to try for Christmas, they want them for Christmas Day or something like that. And some of them might take 8 hours or 10 hours or something like that to do. And so he's now stopping at his sister's Christmas Eve so they can get the meat smoked ready for Christmas Day or something like that. I can't remember what there's in there. So yeah, so by the looks of it, he's going to be around there Christmas Eve, night time. That means I get a nice quiet Christmas. I've still got to find out yet when my family's all getting together so I can ring them up. Well, FaceTime them. I always FaceTime. My elder brother always seems to take over the the tablet. So even if you didn't want to speak to him, you've got no choice. And so it also depends, I'm guessing, on when my twin brother's working, if he's working this year, because he works in care. So 9 out of 10 he ends up working Christmas Day. Sometimes it's the morning shift, sometimes it's the afternoon shift, or so it just depends what he's going to be working this year as well, as to when they're having dinner, because he does the dinner. That's another thing you're getting used to over here, not having like a cooked dinner for Christmas. I'm used to having like a Christmas dinner with all the trimmings. And over here you get a barbecue. And then normally we generally have like turkey on Boxing Day, because there's always leftover turkey. So we have like turkey and chips or something like that for Boxing Day. So I don't get any of that either. Unless I go out and buy a turkey. But I'm guessing they're not that cheap either. 1, 2, 3. Is that right? Yes. He's still enjoying college. I think they break up. I think it's this week. I think it's this week they break up, I think. Or she's already broken up, I'm not 100% sure. So she's enjoying that. She comes home at weekends, and when she comes home at weekends she's working at her old job. So I give her shifts whenever she's up. And I don't mean up as in awake, I mean up as in at home. So yeah, so she's got 2 jobs. So we're at almost an hour, I believe. So when I finish this thread, we'll end it here. It's not been the greatest of stitch with me, so I apologise for that. Maybe I should have filled the colours in beforehand, instead of thinking I could work off 2 copies. So as always guys, if you do have any questions or comments, then please feel free to drop those down below. You can always email me. Email address as always is dizzystitcher@gmail.com, or I am on Instagram @dizzystitcher. All those obviously the Facebook page as well. You can message me in there. So we'll finish this thread off and count up, see how many stitches we've done. It's good when you get on a roll. This one you always seem to do more stitches than you think you've done when you add it all up. Right. I'll just leave it hanging for now, and then I'll mark off what I've done. So we've done 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 153 stitches. So not too bad. So, and there we have it. Zoom out. So there we go guys. So again, thank you very much for watching, much appreciated. Until my next video, take care, stay safe and happy stitching. Bye bye for now.